Alright, welcome back. Okay, so for this update, we're finishing up Nijima's palace. Alright! And it's also gonna be the end of the Phantom Thieves, apparently. Oh no. Anyway. Let's go talk to Chihaya. See how she's doing. How's it going, Chihaya?
Oh, I'm Amamiya-san. I've been waiting for you. Can we talk?
Of course.
Oh, sit down, sit down. I have so much to tell you.
I can become closer to the Fortune Arcana. Alright.
Yes, please, sit down. Amamiya-san, I've been looking forward to seeing you. The chairman turned himself in. It's even shown up on the news.
Wow, I know.
I expected nothing less. It all happened so suddenly, too. He confessed to all of his crimes. The police came to question me after that, but they ultimately concluded that I'm innocent.
Hey, there you go.
Apparently, the chairman took full responsibility for the ADP and admitted he was brainwashing all of its members.
Wow. That's a big confession right there.
Oh, and speaking of members, some of them said they've stopped using the Holy Stones because of my advice.
Hey, there you go.
It was all the clients you sat with, Amamiya-san. You know, I never saw this as a possible outcome in my readings. Not only have the fates of the ADP members improved, but even my own has begun to shift. It's almost like this curse that followed me ever since the villagers called me a monster has passed.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yes.
That reminds me, my readings told me I would accomplish my objective with the aid of the trickster. But I'm not sure what exactly that was supposed to mean. It's such a mystery. That aside, the ADP is finished. Nobody else will be deceived.
Yay, no more scams.
Oh, I just realized something. Remember how I told you how the chairman knew I was a runaway? Well, I was wandering around the city with luggage at my side. Anyone could have figured that out, huh? I knew it! I know how fragile I was back then, but it's still embarrassing to think I let myself believe he was a psychic. But I guess some men are good at knowing when a woman's vulnerable. Are you one of those men, Amamiya-san?
Oh dear.
Truth is, there's actually something else besides the chairman that I want to talk to you about. This is so embarrassing. Amamiya-san, are you interested in older women?
Oh boy, here we go. It's the correct answer. Hell yeah, I am.
Really? I mean, how interesting. Oh, sorry. If we have time to waste talking about nonsense like that, we have time to read fortunes, right?
I can sense a strong resolve from Chihaya, among other things. Rank 8. Yeah, if you couldn't tell where this is going, we're going to be showing off the romantic version toward the end of the video. Oh, goodness gracious.
All right.
Laying it on a little thick there, huh, Chihaya? Good God.
But
Even though the chairman turned himself in, there's still some things left unresolved. Most importantly, the other members of the ADP are still confused as to what exactly is going on. So, I need to set things straight. This is partially my fault, after all. Right. The real battle starts now.
oh,
It's getting late. I should close up for today.
goodbye.
Good night, Amamiya-san.
Oh boy. Yeah, another percent. There we go. Enough is enough. Oh, how far they've fallen, I'll say. Jeez.
Well, shall we begin?
Let's begin class. We'll start with a summary of the previous lesson. We know what angle this is.
Well,
Mr. Inui, please come to the faculty office at once. Oh? I'm going to the faculty office, so make sure you take this time to study. Time to slack off.
Kawakami's letting you slack off, so use whatever time you can! Meow!
what do you want to do?
Time to conk out.
Yeah.
I watched the movie with Shinya in my dreams and we cried. That improves our relationship somehow.
That's
Who
disappointing.
could have made that announcement at any rate? Now let's return to our lesson.
Yep.
That was close. He almost caught you asleep. Good job.
All right. Well, let's go send that calling card, huh? Let's go do that and just knock this sucker right out. Just get rid of. Let's get this over with right away.
All right.
Oh yeah! All we gotta do now is send the calling card. So when do you want to send it? The earlier the better, right?
Hold on.
No. In my opinion, we should wait until right before the time limit.
Okay, why though?
How do you mean?
May I ask your reasoning behind that idea?
I was thinking.
Sae-san is a realist. Even if she believes the Phantom Thieves exist, do you think she knows how they steal hearts?
Could that be?
Furthermore, there's a chance she expects that she herself will be targeted. So because her heart is ready for any possibility, the calling card might not have enough effect? I only say that theoretically, but I believe so.
Well,
Hence, it would be prudent for us to wait until we are driven into a corner to act.
Okay.
how about this?
If we do so with no time to spare, I assume even Sae-san would have to be somewhat agitated.
You're right.
Ensuring the treasure actually appears. That sounds quite logical.
I agree.
Impressive, Akechi-kun. Though it's a bit vexing that you know more about my sister than I do. that is only because of my work as a detective.
That means...
Well then, if our time limit is November 20th, and we act the day after sending the calling card...
How is this?
Shall we send it out on the 18th?
Okay.
We should prepare as much as we can before then. Meow.
Well then.
Oh, I can't complain about having more time. Make sure you're ready, everyone. Meow.
So, yeah. You can't jump the gun on this one. You have to wait until the arbitrary time limit that they give you. So, probably for story reasons, honestly. And I guess because they didn't want to have a scene where like, oh, my sister is recovering. I don't know what she's doing. Anyway, hey, check this shit out. Welcome, lost lamb. Lambs who have strayed from their path and lost sight of their goals in this life are welcome here. Simply put, I offer solace and advice to those with worries or who wish to reflect on their past.
This seems like a convenient place to... Wait, did he say reflect on their past? Meow.
Translation, if you fucked up when you were leveling up a character like I did, you can come here and swap out, for the proper moves. Which is what I'm doing right now.
That might be quite useful to you if you had something that you wanted to remember. If you screwed up a level up and you didn't choose the right move, like an absolute goon.
Yeah. Not ideal.
Just make sure you don't offend him or make him angry by brushing off his advice. Meow.
Well, let's go ahead and do that right away.
Hey,
It'll take a little while to call someone over. So, who you gonna have remember a forgotten skill?
The answer is Makoto. Oh, jeez. Because I botched it up the first time.
hold
I
on.
came because you called me here. But this really is short notice. This had better be important.
It's for the Phantom Thieves.
I see.
Oh, okay. I get it now. You should have said so from the start. I was feeling anxious for no reason. Anyway, I'll go in, I'm actually a little excited about this.
So we're just gonna go ahead and... Yeah, there we go. There we go, that fixed
I'm
it.
sorry.
Did you have to wait long? That wasn't too bad. I guess this was like counseling. It wasn't anything like a dramatic confession of my worst sins.
Nope, just my own screw-up.
I talked about my memories a little. Helped me feel a bit more at ease.
Shall we return
Well,
home?
let's go home.
And it's like I had nothing else really to do, so yeah, let's show off a gameplay mechanic, why not? Why not? Are they still searching for the Phantom Thieves? This isn't even news anymore. 30 million yen? Oh my god. I don't care about politics. Just arrest the Phantom Thieves already! We can't entrust these incompetent politicians to do anything! $30 million yen bounty. Goodness gracious.
You're back.
Well, prepare for the 19th. Oh boy. Anything? Alright, well. Only thing to do is like go work out, I guess. Time to train.
Oh, you
May
wanna
as
do it?
well.
Yes.
Let's do it. Work your body. Make sure you don't hurt nobody. Just get up there. Work it. Berserk it. There you go. You got nothing more to say. You're a fighting machine. You're a wrecking machine there, Ren.
Nice.
That was a nice workout as always.
Nice going.
You gained some strength, but probably not a whole lot. You got 1 HP. Good job, moron. At this point, this might as well be a hobby. Doesn't seem like you'll improve much more. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. You've already run this well dry. Go somewhere else to do this.
Another percentage point. Death penalty, execute. Oh my goodness.
You didn't get a book, so now we can't do jack.
It's fine. It's not an easy. It's not a problem. It's fine. I guess just we'll do some confidant stuff before we go deal with Sae.
Today we're going over.
Now then, please open your textbooks. Today we'll be learning about trigonometric functions. Sine, cosine, and tangent. This is where a lot of people aren't able to keep up. Tell that to Show Minamimoto from The World Ends With You. Why would you panic just from seeing a graph? I don't get it. A complicated formula gets condensed down to a single line. Isn't it simple and elegant? All of them have distinctive shapes that stimulate the imagination. Now then, Amamiya-san, take a look at these graphs. Oh boy.
Give me an answer.
Which of these is called a cochleoid after its resemblance to a snail? The answer is B.
This is it.
Precisely.
That's correct. I suppose it's really the snail's shell that it resembles. Likewise, D is called the devil's curve because it looks like a Chinese yo-yo called a diabolo. It's not directly related to devils in any way. He seems kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice.
They just don't get you, man. It's like a broken record with these people. Just ignore them, it's fine. They'll never learn.
All right.
Some people may think of math as an enemy, like a devil. There's research that suggests that people who excel at math have higher incomes. If you're shooting for a high salary, sometimes you need to be willing to fight demons.
Honestly, I feel like fighting demons would be easier than trying to understand graphs like that. And we do make money from doing it too. Yeah. So we're just kind of going at a more literal way of handling this.
Hey,
There's 1 day left till we send the calling card. Make sure you're ready, okay?
Who wants to hang out? You know who wants to hang out? Futaba does. Futaba! Hello.
yo,
Just gotta wait for our scheduled day now.
Hey, are you free today? I can become closer with Futaba. Let's do this.
Take a break, okay?
Only one thing left on the promise list. Being okay without you around. But before that, there's something I want to show you, Ren. Come to my room. This is one of the promise lists I made with my mom. See? Everything on here is marked off as being done. But that's kinda wrong. There was one promise I lied about doing. One promise I never actually finished. It was get along with Kana-chan. This all started back when I was in elementary school. I used to get bullied pretty hard for how weird I was. The other kids always accused me of cheating because I'd get perfect scores on my tests. Then one time I turned in a test with nothing written down instead, but the school ended up yelling at my mom. My life at school was horrible. Sometimes during recess, I'd lock myself in the bathroom and cry. I didn't have a single friend. I was always alone. But then a girl named Kana transferred to my school. She was absent a lot at first. Then when she was there, the other kids bullied her, like they did to me. But one day she said something to me. Good morning. She started saying it every day from then on. That must have been a shock. Totally. I mean, literally nobody wanted to talk to me back then. To be honest, I completely ignored her the first few times. I thought the bullies would put her up to it. But without fail, she'd come over to me and say good morning. Then eventually I decided to say it back. I thought that my heart was going to shatter into a million pieces. But apparently, she'd been saying it to me that whole time because she thought we could be friends. She was the first person who didn't mind how weird I was. I was so happy about making a friend that I told my mom. That's when she added something to my promise list. Get along with Kana-chan. But I couldn't do it. One particularly windy morning, Kana-chan dropped her diary and the pages flew everywhere. I didn't really mean to look, but I ended up seeing everything she had written down. And once I see something, I can't forget it. It was all so horrible. She wrote about how her parents hid her, how they made her take pictures in weird clothes. Kana-chan's diary was full of stories like that. Jesus Christ. Then when I asked her about it, she got really defensive. I felt terrible, but she just kept yelling at me for reading it. That third one seems pretty fucked up. You didn't know any better. Yeah, but I couldn't really tell her that. I just
froze up. And then I ran. I ran and ran. I wanted to stop yelling. I wanted to go back to how things were before. Kana-chan ended up moving away pretty soon after that. I haven't talked to her since. So, I lied to my mom. Even after Kana-chan left, I would tell her we were best friends. Every month she'd write that promise on my list, and every month I'd lie about it. I wish I could apologize to Kana-chan somehow. I really want to say I'm sorry. Sorry for not helping her, though she was going through even worse stuff than I was. Sorry for reading her diary. Sorry for running away. I hate being such a coward. But I think I might be able to face my fears now that I'm a promise-settling phantom thief. Get along with Kana-chan. I'm gonna do it for real this time. I didn't mean to tell you all that. Not even Sojiro knows. This is so embarrassing. You have to help me now. Got it?
Okay. You got it.
It's another part of our deal.
Feels like Futaba's starting to depend on me. Starting to? Okay. Rank 6, active support. Moral support may now charge or recover SP. Yo! That's a good one.
All right.
SP is critical in P5 and most SMT games. Pretty much all of them. I don't know why I said most, it's pretty much all of them. Active support!
All right.
Well, I'm gonna get on that right now. Time to go look up Kana-chan's deets. Oh, and sorry I wasn't too hospitable today. That'll have to wait for next time.
Okay.
Now, make like a cheetah and dash out of my room.
Okay. Well, we have a casino palace to deal with first before we do that, so, you know, it's fine, but alright.
Well,
Tomorrow's the day. Once you send that calling card, there's no turning back. Make sure you finish preparations tonight. Meow.
Okay. Who wants to chat? Hey, Chihaya wants to chat.
I have an update about the ADP. Can I see you? I want to tell you all about it.
Let's go hang out with Chihaya. Why not? Let's go make some progress on the Fortune Arcana.
Thanks. Okay then. I'll see you soon.
the thing is,
So I got all the members of the ADP together and gave them a big group apology. They didn't really believe what I was saying at first, but the truth of the matter settled in eventually.
it's just
However, it seems like the members from the executive class are still brainwashed.
Oh boy.
I'm in talks with a lawyer right now, though. We're gonna get refunds and outpatient care for all of them. I'm gonna get back all the money I made from selling the holy stones, too. It's the least I can do to atone for the ignorance I showed back then. That's why I want you to accept this, Amamiya-san. Think of it not only as an apology, but as a sign of gratitude for helping me see the truth.
Hey, it's the money that we spent way back when. Maiden, I'm so happy to see you, Yokota.
What?
Yokota-san, what are you all doing here?
That apology you gave us was all made up, wasn't it? Somebody had to have forced you to say that stuff. I mean, the chairman was obviously framed. Tell us the truth, please! Oh boy.
No.
None of it was made up.
Um,
As for the chairman, I need you to listen to me. Everything he told you in those seminars was a lie. The promises of a great future, the power of the holy stones, the need for donations, all lies. Doesn't it seem strange that he kept asking members for money, even through times of financial stress? And beyond that, you guys should have known better than anyone where those donations were ending up. Shame on you for falling for such an obvious scam that I was a part of. How dare you? Even I knew how horrible the ADP scheme was. That's why I had to come forward.
No, that can't be true, brooding woman. Are you the one who did this to our beautiful maiden? Whoa. How about you listen to what she's saying, bro? Shut your mouth!
Please stop this. It has nothing to do with your situation. I'm the one who sold you those rocks. If you're gonna get upset with anyone, you should be with me.
But, maiden, this can't be happening. No, let's continue to place our trust in her. Please, maiden, cleanse us of our misery.
You fuckers are hopeless.
If you leave us now, we'll be fated to drown in sorrow.
Look, the only way you can change that is with your own convictions. Go get therapy. Fuck me. Neither I nor one of those worthless stones be able to help you.
But then how are we supposed to avoid our fated misery?
I made that shit up. Oh my god.
No, a curse is upon us.
Oh,
Maiden, please.
Oh, will you shut your traps? Y'all need to simmer down and listen to what I have to say for once. This is actually me using my accent. Whether you're gonna be miserable or not, it's all on your own damn shoulders. You don't need some divine power mumbo jumbo to be changing your fate. Y'all got the strength in yourselves. Fortune telling can't hold a candle to honest goodness willpower. And heck, even if things are bad now, it'll all be fine so long as you keep your heads up. I'm sorry about that. All this stress caused me to lapse into my country dialect. Which I'm still doing, just to kind of differentiate voices here. Oh well. But I stand by what I said. Nothing will ever change if all you do is rely on others. Take me, for example. I thought I was destined to live as a monster, but I had the strength to reverse that fate. If you want to control your future, that's all you need. Strength. The only way forward is through the fortitude of your own heart.
My heart?
Might not be the easiest thing to accomplish at first. After all, your willpower has been constantly suppressed by all those seminars and donations. I'm partially to blame for that.
I'm here with you.
That's why I need to show you the light now and help you push on.
Maiden.
No, I'm not your maiden anymore. I'm just Chihaya Mifune, fortune teller who guides fate. I wonder if Yokota-san and the others will be okay. I know how they feel, though. They want to cling onto the holy stones, just as I clung to my role as the maiden. All any of us ever wanted was to be happy, to avoid our fates.
Well, fate can be changed.
Right, I did it, so I'm sure Yokota-san and the others will be able to as well. No matter how many times I have to try, I'll talk to them until they understand. And when they realize the difficult truth, I'll be there to help them recover. Back in my village, people called me a monster. Here, they revered me as the maiden. Even now, my heart continues to wander. Yet you somehow saw the real me. Not the maiden, not a monster, just Chihaya. Hamamiya-san, thank you.
I can feel a deep bond of trust coming from Chihaya, and also blushy blushes. Rank 9! Hey, you know what that means.
All right.
Rank 9 in the Wheel of Fortune. We're making so much progress, you guys.
By the way, Amamiya-san, has anyone ever told you you're a bit nosy? I mean, normally someone wouldn't think to involve themselves in such a strenuous ordeal. There's actually something I've been wondering for a while now. Is fortune telling the only reason you come to see me?
It's not, is it? I should choose my words carefully. I will choose the romantic path at the end of the video.
Amamiya-san, why do you come here?
I like having my fortune read.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I suppose I was just feeling a bit self-conscious. But there's nothing better than knowing my readings help others. Whew, dodged a bullet on that one. Please come have your fortune read as often as you'd like. After all, we'll forever be joining our quest to oppose fate.
Well then,
Anyway, I should be going. Gotta contemplate a lot of stuff.
until next time.
Good night!
We will show off the alternate version of that at the end of the video, as usual. As well as something else at the end of the video. But we'll get to that. Down to 4%! Here we go, baby! Can we get to 0? Hey, quit sleeping over there! Jeez, you all look like a bunch of dead fish. What was it, your phone? Video games? I know you were up late. I always wake up at sunrise. On the other hand, kids these days. Hey, Amamiya, are you awake? Look at this map.
Why don't you
At which of these locations can you see the sunrise the earliest? The answer is the summit of Mount Fuji.
This is it.
Makes sense.
exactly?
Good job. The correct answer is the summit of Mount Fuji. The more east and south you go, the earlier the sun rises. However, what affects it most is altitude. So excluding the outlying islands, the sun rises earliest on Mount Fuji. He seems kind of smart. Maybe we should stop razzing him. No, let's still think of him as a delinquent and think that he's just a big dumbass.
All right.
That said, who knows when dawn will ever come for this country? The government and police are completely incompetent. Those phantom thieves need to be caught before anything else.
Just you watch. We'll show you who's just.
Ring-a-ding-ding. Fan site's on fire as usual. Anyways, tomorrow's finally it. Hope everyone remembers.
The date of our plan? Of course you remember. That means we're sending out the calling card today, right?
Yes, today is our only option. The police have yet to actually make a move, but I'm certain we have reached our limits.
They wanted to wait as long as possible to make Makoto's sister panic, right?
Yes, taking that into account, today would be the best option. We can speak in more detail about this after school. I'll tell Akechi-kun as well. Alright, see y'all, little blah!
Boss said he reserved the place just for us. We're free to drink as much coffee as we want.
Let's just get jacked up.
This place always empty though.
I'm telling boss.
Everything.
I was just joking.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be discussing where we should send the calling card. Considering how big the hype's gotten, she'll probably just think it's a prank, won't she?
I could always put it on Sai-san's desk. People know me there, so I could gain access easily.
That's not a good idea. If you're the only one who can get in there, it'll be easily traced back to you.
Yep.
I'll do it. I can just tell her it came for her in the mail. That would be the least risky method. No matter what she asks, I'll tell her I don't know anything.
But Makoto, that's...
You're our leader, so this will be up to you. Should we leave the calling card to Makoto?
I mean, we don't have any other choice. I mean, I trust her.
Is that really the only way?
What other options do we have? None.
Okay. I've already traversed far more dangerous ground than this.
We will leave it to you then. Thank you for agreeing to this. I will need to step up my game as well to make up for it.
Very well then. We'll enter from in front of the courthouse. Does 6 o'clock in the evening work for everyone?
Yup, got it.
Same as always. Well then, let's get ready for tomorrow. Dismissed.
Tomorrow's finally the day. All that's left is to carry out the operation that Makoto outlined earlier. Now we just need to hand it over, as long as we can get to Nijima.
Madame Sae Nijima, a great sinner of jealousy. You have lost yourself amidst your obsession with success. For its sake, you are even willing to promote injustice as justice. From the Phantom Thieves.
I found it in our mailbox.
To think they would send me one. They brand me a criminal and plan to change my heart? What nonsense. They only care about disposing of those who are an inconvenience for them. Fine. I'll just have to catch them first.
And when you do, you're going to interrogate them, right? In some kind of underground room, was it?
Why do you ask?
Oh, I just remembered you mentioning something like that before.
That's right. It will be in a special interrogation room underground. My time will be limited, but I will do whatever it takes to make them divulge their secrets.
Future prison.
Let's do this fair and square.
Oh, jeez. Hey, we're actually getting close to future prison, which will be current prison, present prison.
I should probably be getting back.
Weird.
It's late, but I should contact the director and let him know about this calling card. I expect things will calm down a little once this case is over. Once that happens, why don't we go on a trip to some hot springs? Just the two of us.
Sis. I'm on your side. I won't let anyone do anything to you.
What an odd girl.
Do you need to make a call? I'll head up to my room then.
I'm sorry for calling so late. This is Nijima. There's something I need to inform you of. I received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves. It was addressed to me directly and... Stand by? And you've transferred command of the investigation to someone else? No, of course not. Yes. I understand. I'll remain on standby until further instructions. Please excuse me.
Well then. Palace time!
Okay.
Let's get to bed early so we're rested and ready. So we can go to finish up the palace. Time to fight Nijima.
Ring-a-ding-ding. Sorry for the wait. I believe it went well.
Thanks, Mako-chan. It's all going according to plan then. All according to Keikaku.
So it has finally come to this. I actually feel somewhat nervous. Don't forget so much that you screw up, alright? You're one to talk. I ask that you go easy on me. Well then, see you tomorrow.
Hold on a sec. Crow, go over the operation again before you leave.
It is just as we discussed earlier, is it not? This battle will decide our future. Must ensure we're fully prepared beforehand. Very well. Our objective is stealing Sae-san's treasure. We'll meet at the courthouse at approximately 6 p.m.
Good.
Want to give us one last word before we go, leader? Let's go all out! I'll be relying on you. What a wonderful, trusting relationship. I'll do my best in this as well.
Uh-huh. All right. We can't afford any mistakes, especially not this time. Tomorrow's a big day for us, so let's give it our all.
Sounds good. Can I train?
Hey,
Tomorrow's when we carry out our plan. You should rest up while you still have time. No more training. It doesn't do anything anyway. You only get 1 HP.
okay.
Tomorrow's our only chance at the treasure, so it's do or die. Let's knock this out of the park. With your one ramen bowl on your shelf, you weirdo.
Down to 3%! This shite pisses me off. Saturday! Yeah, let's go! Play that tune!
The day has come. Are you all prepared?
What of the calling card, Makoto? I showed it to Sis. She took it from my very own hands. Makoto.
Let us go.
I understand how you feel, but you mustn't be so downtrodden. Yeah, if we screw this up, we're done for. It's way more than losing the place we belong. We could even lose our lives here, you know?
Now,
It'll be all right. I want to save my sister, no matter what.
Is everyone decided?
We can't afford to lose.
All's well that ends well.
So much has happened since we first started. You guys have become quite the reliable team. Alright, Joker. This is the Phantom Thieves' final heist. Give us a signal.
Let's do this.
It's showtime.
Showtime. All right, let's go. Let's just go steal the treasure. Let's go get that treasure right now.
Let's go.
Which will probably mean a boss fight. Let's go. Let's go. This also seems very familiar to how the game started all those years ago. Oh, goodness. Huh? Where's the treasure? Seems you came just as I had planned.
As she planned?
No. Was the treasure put on display to lure us here?
So that's why we could faintly see its shape.
First off, allow me to compliment you. I never expected you would be able to make it this far. We would much rather have the treasure than your words of praise. Where did you hide it? In here. Come, we shall put an end to this once and for all. It seems as though she wants us to pursue her. Damn it, she's mocking us! Let's go after her! Let's throw hands, let's go! This elevator will most likely take us to Sae-san's location. Is everyone ready to go? Of course.
Alright then, let's go!
Sis, I'll protect you. Gotta give her credit, she has a knack for presentation.
What kind of game will it be this time? No matter what you bring out, we will emerge victorious.
You're making a grave mistake if you think you have me cornered. I only guided you here because this place allows me to fight to my heart's content.
Sis.
When my father died in the line of duty, I hated his killer from the bottom of my heart. Dying to uphold justice sounds virtuous, but the ones left behind have to clean up the mess. Can you imagine the hardships I had to endure?
Perhaps I had overestimated her. I thought her reasoning would have been more noble somehow.
Shut up, Akechi.
She's lost control. This is wrong.
Justice cannot yield to evil. I must win, no matter what.
This is nothing more than self-righteousness.
All we need to do to determine who is right is battle.
Time for a boss fight! Morgana's eyes are just bugging out like, oh my god! Place your bets!
A clash of brute strength is simply uncalled for on this stage.
What is she intending?
No more coins or playing games! We ain't following your damn rules!
Oh, you will. There is no room for negotiation. You will know soon enough.
Jesus.
What was that?
Now come at me.
You'll save her, right?
All right, everyone, be on alert.
Whatever that was, fucking jump scare. Place your bets.
All right, let's do it.
All right, brute force, huh? Well, how about this? Yeah. No brute force. Seems like it's working okay. Well, not really. She's not taking any damage. Not really. Yeah. Roulette time. Bet HP. Okay.
What the?
Now let us play a game of roulette. The stakes will be our lives. Of course, acts of violence are forbidden here. One must follow the rules.
We already told you. There's no way we're gonna follow your rules anymore.
That's fine by me. Such troublesome people will just face the penalty.
There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette. What should we do?
So, we're actually going to follow the rules and not smack her. Because if you do, you will get hit with a penalty and it will hurt a lot. So just play by the rules for a little bit.
You will predict which pocket the ball will fall into.
This is the gimmick for the boss fight.
The time has come for our first round.
One of them, at least.
Choose where you will place your bet.
I'm almost positive she's going to try and cheat. But even if we bring that up, she'd just ignore us.
Yeah.
We should go along with the game for now and try to gain evidence on her methods of cheating.
I agree.
Predict which pocket the ball will fall into before your turn begins. Various bonuses will be applied to the enemies or your allies depending on the outcome. Greater bonuses will be given for more difficult predictions. Carefully consider the flow of battle when determining where you place your bet.
Well, how will you bet?
Oh, geez. How should I bet? A risky high return bet or a safer low return bet? Red or black? Fine, red. It doesn't matter.
You made your decision. Then let's see the results.
It doesn't matter what you pick. You will fail the first time. Oh, as you can see, there's a little bit of trickery right there.
We lost. Have you figured anything out, Joker?
I most certainly have.
Really? How is she doing it?
There's a glass lid.
I see. You're right. It did seem like the ball floated for a split second there.
How humiliating.
Let's catch her in the act so she can't talk her way out of it. Have someone snipe the pocket when that glass lid appears.
Sounds good.
I'm in charge of choosing who's gonna be the sniper.
Let us expose her treachery.
Who's the most appropriate one to pick?
Leave it to me. I won't miss the mark.
As long as I get close, even this gun should work.
I can go whenever. Leave it to me. I won't miss the mark.
All right, Akechi, go for it.
Let's do this fair.
Roulette time! Bet money.
The stuff displayed on the monitor changed. That must mean the betting changes every time.
Don't hit her. Otherwise, you're not going to like what happens.
The sniper is in their designated spot. All that's left is to wait for the next roulette spin.
Very well, time to make your bet. Well, how will you bet?
I will bet another very safer low return bet. I'll go for a black pocket this time.
Hopefully your prediction will be correct this time.
Hey! Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs!
What?
Joker!
What's up?
What was that about fair and square? You were totally cheating.
What are you so quiet for? Say something!
Shut up! Shut up!
Let's not poke the bear. Oh, here we go. Okay, here we go. Jesus!
Sis?
Cheating? Unfair? Silence! This is my world! If you want a fair fight, then to hell with the game! I'll crush you by force, fair and square, just as you like!
This is my sister's true nature? No!
Scary, isn't it?
We're finally back to a normal fight. Good luck, Joker.
What about this is normal? Look at this fucking thing.
He's way more powerful than before. Don't underestimate
You
him.
fucking think? Holy shit! Leviathan! Sae! Christ! She even has the Roman numerals for judgment on her collar.
My thanks.
So Sae's really scary right now. Really big scary. Debilitate. But fortunately we're level 99, so it's not as scary as it could be. So it's okay. Anyway. Boy, does that cut a silhouette.
Here we go.
Anyway, we're going to start charging. We're going to hit you as hard as possible. All right, get ready. Atomic Flare! You love it! Woo! Have an almighty attack. And now Joker and Skull are going to hit you super hard. Nice. Anyway, Riot Gun is a funny move, isn't it? Riot Gun. Yeah. Oh, you know what's also funny? God's Hand's pretty funny, too. Yeah, that's a pretty funny number right there. Jeez. Oh, this is silly. This is very dumb now. This has gotten very, very dumb. Level 99 kind of... Yeah, the Reaper grinding trick kind of breaks the tail end of this game.
I just need to win! As long as I can win, that's all that matters!
Sis,
Desperation! Boost!
power is rapidly increasing.
It's an all or nothing move. But anyway. Yeah. Yeah, then that happened. Sorry.
So I've lost.
Sis!
That's only a shadow. Why are you so...
Shut up, Akechi.
Quiet!
Sorry.
We'll go grab the treasure.
Makoto?
I don't think it's wrong to bring light to evils which can't be judged by law. That's all the Phantom Thieves have been trying to do too. But these aggressive investigations? Twisting the truth for your own personal gain? Please. You have to think back to the feelings you had when you first wanted to be a prosecutor. Think about your justice, sis.
My justice.
Try to remember how you used to be.
How I...
Nijima-san. She's just like my father. What caused them to change like this?
Only hopefully she won't die. Oh wait, we know she won't die because it's still in the past.
Cause succumbing to such distorted thoughts is strange. Is there another reason they don't know of?
We found it.
The investigation will now be able to proceed. The suspicions against you will be lifted as well.
Yay!
The steel you made was a great experience for me.
I feel like my bond with Akechi is growing deeper. Whether I want it to or not. Rank 7!
All right.
No real benefit besides just getting to rank 7. There you go.
To think that I, a detective, would act alongside the Phantom Thieves.
Back to your real work now.
Yes. And you all shall end this Phantom Thieves business. That was part of the promise after all.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
Alright, we don't need to stay here any longer. Are you alright?
I am. Let's go.
Huh?
Enemy readings! When did they... They're gathering outside!
For real? What the hell's going on?
Look at those numbers.
A lot of them.
This doesn't look good. We defeated the palace ruler and even stole the treasure, yet the shadows are still restless. It doesn't make any sense. What's going on here?
There are more coming? This'll be dangerous if we don't do something!
Huh? We need to go now. Those guys in black suits are almost here. We'll be done for if we get surrounded.
A team this large would be discovered immediately. We had best split up for our escape. Although, we'll need someone to act as a decoy. No, that's too dangerous.
Go, everyone.
Joker? Are you planning on distracting them by yourself?
Thanks for the explanation of what I'm doing, Makoto.
Let him do it, Queen. He's quiet. But once his mind's made up, he's not gonna take no for an answer. I'm sure you ain't gonna die. It's you we're talking about here.
Please don't do anything reckless, okay?
I'll never forgive you if you don't make it back.
We still haven't fulfilled our deal, remember?
Even more are coming!
This truly is a painfully reluctant party.
It seems we had best hurry.
We'll see you later.
Hey, this seems pretty familiar, doesn't it? Like, fuck. When the playthrough started. All those years ago. Oh, God. This series has taken entirely too long, but here we are. Playing the exact same opening cutscene. But now we have context! We also know exactly where this is going.
Hey, up there! He's here. Move it immediately.
Also, you kind of still had to play the tutorial again. Little bit.
Good. Now get right.
But now everybody's portraits are shown.
This is our only chance.
Now you know everybody who's talking.
Away now. We'll retrieve the briefcase on our end. What was that? Don't worry about us. Just concentrate on getting away. But I have to say, showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent move. Nice work as always, Joker.
I bet Skull wouldn't pull it off that smoothly.
This happens because you have no sense for aesthetics.
Nobody asked you, Inari.
Yeah. You can see everybody now. No one's in shadows anymore. We know who everybody is. Yay! Hooray for context! It's all come full circle now.
The enemy's focus is on him. Looks like the rest of us can slip away. Everyone remember where we're meeting up? No worries, I can guide you all.
Now, we kind of already know where this whole situation is going. So I'm going to retire the old future prison joke, and now it's just present prison. Because as cool as this sequence is, well, we know this doesn't end well for Joker. It is cool, though. It is still cool as shit. It is still cool as hell. We also got a fun little extra cutscene right now. Check this out. Hey, it's Arsene!
You have defeat the enemies before you.
Thanks, Arsene.
No threat. Get him, Joker.
You got it.
Your fate will soon be determined. Recall everything. Remember the bonds you have forged with your friends. If you are fated to continue past this point, then we shall surely meet again.
Thanks, Arsene.
Okay, pull out before their backup gets here.
Good. You defeated them with ease.
I'll say.
More of them?
New Game Plus kind of renders like the tutorial fight even easier.
Joker, behind you. Go through that door.
You got it. Bye-bye. I gotta go do the rest of the tutorial.
All right.
You should be able to get out that way. Hurry.
Come on, man.
Dude, can you even hear us?
I'm okay.
Don't worry. I'm picking up everyone's voices. Just go, Joker. I gotta go. Got away from a bunch of those guys in black. There's still loads more of them.
No problems on mine.
I don't know where he is. He's so powerful.
Huh? What?
Up ahead! Stop! This is bad. Hi, Joker! Oh, shoot, I have to do that now. You'll never get away if you just keep fighting. I feel like I can. Hide in the shadows and sneak past when you see an opening. Yep, we're doing the tutorial again. We're just doing the tutorial again.
Hey, are you sure he came this way? Understood. I'll continue the search.
Now's your chance. Run for the stairs.
He's not alone. Find them and kill them all.
Time to run away and survive. Time to run and get away with everything. There will be no problems. No problems at all.
The exit should be up ahead.
You're there.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor is completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Over there. There's nowhere to run.
See ya.
Time to be stylish as fuck.
What a show off. You're so reckless, you know that? Enemies here?
What's wrong?
These readings. It can't be.
What happened?
An ambush? Joker, can you handle this?
Joker!
Oh no!
Capture him. Let's go. Go, go, go. Go over there.
Oh boy. Well, we know how this goes. Fucking bump stock! Did you have enough cops?
Suspect secure.
That's a lot of cops for one guy.
Expect to find some kid. You have your teammate to thank for this.
Ow.
We're sold out.
But you guys aren't even real cops. You're fake cops in Nijima's brain.
Cuff it.
How does that work? How am I getting arrested in someone's brain? Anyway. Saving is highly suggested as the story progresses greatly soon. Would you like to save now? Yup. Yup. Because there are some big choices, and by that I mean there's one big choice you gotta make in this one, so, yeah, keep that in mind. Anyway, remember how this? Remember how you punched in your name? Well, we're back to that.
Guess the drug was too strong. Wake him up.
Ah.
No dozing off. You still don't get it, do you? Give it up!
Ah!
Come on, cooperate. What? You want another shot?
Thanks, evil Kyle Bear. The second evil Kyle Bear of the game. Or first, depending on how you look at it.
Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence?
I'll tell you like I told you 5 years ago, pig. Fuck you. I ain't gonna tell you shit.
Hear my question? Answer!
5 years in the making, I can still tell you to fuck off. Worth it.
Possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. To think that all those crimes were led by a punk like this. And you seem to be enjoying every second of it. Huh? You should know your place. Sign here.
No.
It's a confession under your name.
Fuck you. Some things never change.
I see. I need your hand to sign this, bud.
Oh, I do not much care for this present. Which is also the future past.
Don't expect to walk out of here in one piece. We are going to make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions.
Hey, that's what I've been doing all game long, buddy. Anyway, Ren Amamiya. There's the name selection. There's a name entry for you. There you go. And future prison was November 20th all along. Now we're in present prison.
Excuse me, but this area's off.
I'm Nijima from the public prosecutor's office.
The prosecutor's office? What business do you have here?
Just let me through. It's urgent. There's something I need to confirm with the suspect.
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction. Besides...
You prosecutor sign Nijima? There's a call from your director. Hurry and get it over with. To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
I thought I ordered you to stand by.
I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm not even being allowed an interrogation?
I'm calling because I knew you'd bring it up.
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for myself. This is my case.
Good luck to you then. I won't be expecting much, though.
Prosecutor, I forgot to mention something important. Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him for long.
We still have to beat the shit out of him some more.
It's for your own sake. His methods are unknown. After all, we don't even know if it's safe to simply meet and speak.
Is that
with
David
him.
Lodge again?
I understand.
I think it is. We haven't finished beating the shit out of this kid. And we all enjoy that very much.
Well done on making it this far, inmate.
Well done on making it full circle, inmate.
Recollection.
You truly have entered the present.
Yep.
The effects of that drug are gonna wear off soon. This is your golden opportunity. You must grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin.
Working on it.
Evil influence who wishes you dead is fast approaching. If you want to win this unreasonable game, if you wish to take back your stolen future, recall the bonds you formed with your allies and grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin.
You got it. I'll try to remember stuff after I had truth serum or whatever the shit this is injected in my ass.
I see. So that's what led to your ending up here.
Pretty wild, huh?
What a disappointing end to the hero of justice. I still can't believe it. But I now have a general idea of the methods you used for your crimes. There's much more I'd like to ask, but my allotted time is nearly up. I do have a suggestion, though. Care to strike a deal? If you cooperate with me, I'll consider lightening your sentence.
No.
I have a responsibility to solve this case. I will win, even if it means brokering a deal with you. Your operation was leaked and you failed to change my heart. There's no point in being obstinate now. You've corrupted the order of this country and caused an uprising against its very existence. You'll most likely be given life imprisonment or the death penalty.
Cool.
Accept my proposal. Going forward, I will read a list of people who are closest to you and this case. Tell me honestly whether or not the following are involved with the Phantom Thieves. First, the friend who you've been with since the day you transferred to Shujin, Ryuji Sakamoto. One of the victims of the Kamoshida case, An Takamaki. Ichiryusai Madarame's pupil, Yusuke Kitagawa. The daughter of Wakaba Ishiki, Futaba Sakura. The heiress to the Okumura Foods legacy and daughter of its CEO, Haru Okumura.
A cat.
And the frequently probing student council president of Shujin Academy, Makoto Nijima. Those are your accomplices in the Phantom Thieves case, are they not?
Never heard of them. Not once.
So you won't sell out your
Yeah,
friends?
I just said I don't know who those people
Let me change
are.
the question. I find it hard to believe that high schoolers could have pulled off these crimes by themselves. Were there not others outside of your direct group who encouraged your crimes or lent their aid? Not to repeat myself, but remember that your life will be forfeit if your sentence is not lightened. You had the cooperation of people outside your group, did you not? Can you tell me about them?
Do I look like a snitch? No. Not telling you shit.
I see. So you won't speak a word about either your teammates or your collaborators.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you even understand the position that you're in? Let's discuss one other person, Goro Akechi. There are reports that he was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves as well. Might he be a part of your team too?
Nope. Nope.
So
That
Goro
asshole?
Akechi
Fuck
was in
him.
one of you. Very well.
That guy is an asshole. I wouldn't want to team up with him in any regard.
So be it. You clearly have no intention of bargaining with me.
I ain't gotta say shit. I'll tell you like I told the other cops.
Even now, you're still acting as though you're a hero of justice. Your teammates have sacrificed you in order to escape, yet you wish to defend their honor? Why won't you talk about them?
Goes against justice. How about that?
Don't be ridiculous. You're not the one to decide such things.
You call this justice?
Justice? Then tell me, what is this justice you speak of?
Not injecting a high schooler with a fuck ton of truth serum. How about that? How about not beating the fuck out of a high schooler?
Awfully simple response.
Threatening to have a leg removed.
Continue to stand
Is that
firm.
justice? I don't know.
Saying that we have no evidence on you. You're right. We have
Maybe for the fucking
It
Punisher.
doesn't help that your story sounds like a fairy tale, but many people have fallen victim to this. We need to learn the truth. The truth, huh? I don't even know what's right anymore, and it's all due to your strange story.
But what about the true culprit? Are you leaving it here?
After all this, you're still... Are you listening? The side effects of the truth serum should be wearing off. I won't be deceived by such a poor act.
I won't be deceived. I feel like I'm forgetting something important.
You realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? No way you could have reacted like that if you hadn't heard me.
Oh, what a fucking soundbite.
Hey, can you hear me? It seems your mind is clearing up. But unfortunately, my time has run out. Although I find your story to be quite interesting, I won't be able to speak with you any longer.
Wait. Are you giving up?
Huh? What are you getting at?
I have a thing I want
right.
to talk about.
No matter the results of this case, I won't be receiving credit. I even had to call in a large favor just to conduct this interrogation.
That's right, if I remember.
So, how did that thing we asked you to look into go? Nijima mentioned a special interrogation room, didn't she? Good. It looks like we can make this work if we lure them there.
Hey, are you listening? Our time's up. We're done talking here.
Wait. Hang on. There's things. Do you know this place?
Do you mean this interrogation room?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I know about it? What an odd thing to ask. Anyhow, there's one last thing I want to ask you. There's something that's been bothering me for some time now. Recently, I was removed from my post as head of this investigation and was told to remain on standby. A short while later, I received word you were caught in the act, within some bizarre phenomenon. But that was all I was told. You were told someone sold you out, correct? If that's true, who could it have been? Don't you have any idea?
Sold out. That's right. There's something I need to do. I think I have a pretty decent guess as to who the fuck the traitor is.
The suspicions were true in the end. Still, to think his true intention was to sell us out. All that's left is to figure out a way to hand it over. It's all up to you, leader.
Alright.
Okay then. Giving him the phone without arousing suspicion will be easier said than done. We'll be counting on you to pull this one off.
What's wrong? Might you have an idea as to who
Oh,
sold you out?
yes I do. I have a very good idea who did it. You want to make a deal? Here's a deal.
Yes.
I got a deal for you.
Go on. If you know something, you must tell me. I won't allow things to end like this.
Confiscated item. The phone.
You mean this? I've been told the lock on it is quite complicated, but it's only a matter of time until it's cracked. What's so important about this smartphone? Are you going to unlock it and show me the data?
Let's let her sleep. She hasn't slept for days while she's been getting that app ready. Now we gotta figure out a way to show him the phone.
Show it?
That's right. I'm sure Makoto and the others told you about it. We need to show it to the true culprit. You know, the traitor.
Hey! What are you trying to get at here? And what about this smartphone?
Show it to the traitor.
The traitor?
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that?
What a fucking asshole!
Security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that run, my task will be simple.
Young man's voice. Oh, I wonder who that could be.
Criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life.
Oh, I wonder who that could be. I wonder.
I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to?
The fucking asshole. I already told you.
What do you...
That fucking prick.
My God. You're referring to him, aren't you?
Yep, everybody's favorite, who I don't fucking understand. That asshole. You know his name. I don't have to say it.
What are you plotting? I can't even begin to fathom it. But it appears my time is up. This is as far as our conversation can go. This will be my last involvement with this case. Very well. I've listened to your whole story, so I may as well play along to the end. And that honest look in your eyes. I used to view the world the same way too once. I'll place my bet on you.
Hey, you did the gambling thing. I feel as if Sae finally understands me. Hey!
Thou art I.
Maxed out another confidant! It's a story one, but still, hey!
Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke.
Congratulations, you're now on the path to the true ending. Or at the very least, you've avoided the bad ending, which we will show at the end of the update. Yeah, if you tell Sae, you know, if you actually make a deal with Sae and sell it to your friends, yeah, you get a bad ending. We'll show that off pretty soon. Judgment, rank 10, true justice. Look at all those question marks. Look at all of them. Look at them.
All right.
But yeah, I wonder who the fuck the traitor is. I have no idea who that is. Nope, that young man voice couldn't possibly be anybody we know. Now you confuse Satan! Good job! Yeah, I have no idea who that could possibly be. Yep, no clue at all.
I'll be going now.
Who could the traitor possibly be? Who could it possibly be?
What good will this do, though?
Yeah, I wonder. Oh my god, it's Goro Akechi! I would have never guessed in a million years that he was the traitor!
Why do you seem so surprised?
I needed my director to step in to get access, and I was directly responsible for this case. How did you get approval?
For the same reason you did. I am heading up the investigation.
I would have never guessed in a million years that Goro Akechi was the asshole. Never, 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 not ever.
They assigned you command?
That was a joke, of course. I'm merely here to assist with the public security interrogation. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. There aren't any others incarcerated here, yes? Nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit besides the Phantom Thieves?
That was but a lie I spread to set them up.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you too.
I'm just a rascal, aren't I?
If you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your allies.
What a fucking asshole!
You're the one who sold out the Phantom Thieves.
I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this?
And people like this prick?
My God.
And people like this asshole?
You're referring to him.
Fuck me!
Is there a problem?
Akechi-kun, does this phone look familiar to you?
Excuse me?
Get rotated, idiot!
What is this phone?
It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your investigation.
Not personally. I was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves myself, remember?
True. This is undoubtedly a great accomplishment. Good luck in there.
Jesus.
Foolish woman.
Oh, there's a picture. Oh, there's a portrait for you. Only heroes make that face. Only heroes have that expression. Yup. What a cool guy he is.
May I ask that you accompany me? Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me uncomfortable.
Oh.
What are you?
Well. Oh. Well, fuck me.
Thank you for all of this. Thanks.
Wow.
You and your little friends were vital to our plan, and now it will be completed.
What a hero he is.
Your popularity truly was quite stunning. That just made using you all the more worthwhile.
Akechi has unveiled his true identity, shocking no one. What an asshole this guy was. Yeah, if I didn't, I made this reference before, but Mitsuhide Akechi, otherwise known as one of the biggest traitors in Japanese history. The guy who betrayed Nobunaga Oda. Yeah, if that wasn't as big of a fucking, red flag. Also, the motherfucker has a long Pinocchio mask with a huge nose, implying liar. Also, as we'll see in a later update, as a special little bonus video, all of Akechi's DLC outfits are references to the antagonists of various SMT games. Hint, hint, fucking nudge, nudge.
Have you finally pieced it all together?
He's not a good person! 'Cause he makes this face!
Case closed. This is how your justice ends.
And then he does this! There it is. But no, he's so hot! That's why we love him and he's our favorite character. Jesus Christ, Japan. So many people love this prick. So many people love this asshole in comparison to Ryuji, which I do not understand. Is it just because Ryuji's an idiot? Is that why? Is that why? Is that why he's ranked lower than an actual fucking murderer? People have weird fucking priorities. I can finally unload on this asshole, my god. And we ain't even done yet. I got more shit to say about him later on. We'll get there. Props to Robbie Damon, though. Props to Robbie Damon. Fantastic work. Fantastic work. He sells it. He sells it amazingly well. Really sells this asshole. Just does a bang-up job.
I've told you not to call me by name. Regardless, all that's left is to deal with the remnants.
The continued deaths of these teenagers would be a bit much, don't you think? I considered making it appear they had a falling out, but that would only amplify public frenzy. It would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate accident once the storm blows over.
Is there any possibility they'll want to avenge their leader?
No chance. They're nothing but cattle anyway. They have no backbone without his guidance. I will keep my eye on them just in case, though.
I'll be counting on you.
They will live their lives cowering in fear of death. An apt punishment for obstructing our work.
Make sure to kill that strange cat once you find it as well.
Understood. Though I doubt there's anything to worry about. It's merely a cat, after all.
More importantly, they should be dealing with the suicide right about now. Things will become quite busy once the word gets out. I'll need to prepare my comments on the matter.
I must be prepared to deal with it on my end as well. Beyond that, what of the director of the Special Investigations Unit?
Perhaps he'll be struck by a mysterious illness sometime soon.
Oh, evil Kirk Thornton? Oh!
No, it can't be.
Well,
Even me. God damn it. Shit.
that's what happens when you get in bed with evil Keith Silverstein and evil Robbie Damon. That's what happens.
What was all that about, showing him this phone? The Phantom Thief Alibaba? Who is this?
I am Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves. I inquire as to your justice, Sai Nijima.
How do they know I have this?
What the fuck?
Goro Akechi is evil. He didn't come to interrogate the captured Phantom Thief. He came to kill him.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
You need to go. You need to go, Nijima. You need to run.
The guard either. He's an accomplice as well. Now then, I'll tell you detailed steps to take. You must save him.
You want me to save him? What is it?
Nothing. Anyway, what brings you here? I thought you were done with your business.
Did anyone else stop by? Nobody?
There'd be no reason for anyone else to come down here.
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So it's all true.
Time to hustle.
Of course it's true. Is something the matter?
Time to hustle this boy.
Ketchi-kun. He had to take a sudden call, so he won't be able to make it down today.
Huh?
I've been asked to handle things instead.
You? But...
You know, if you stay here, they'll likely get rid of you to eliminate any evidence. I suggest you go into hiding at once if you value your life.
Yes, ma'am.
Run away.
Word of what transpired here. Trust nobody. Forget this ever happened.
Go to America or something. Ah! Guard is just shitting himself.
And now we return to our continued report. This morning, the police have announced that they've detained a suspect who may in fact be the leader of the Phantom Thieves group. The suspect is reported to be a young man who's...
Can I get you to look over here?
That guy just said Anne.
I'm sorry.
Pick a pronunciation here, people.
So he got caught. That group
Anne or on?
Yeah.
So the next shoot got me thinking. How about we have you do an idle thing, you know? That cool?
What a surprise. To think that the one behind all this is just a minor. But considering how quickly they announced his arrest, the police must surely be confident in the outcome of this case.
Well, I'll be. Goodness, look at you now. It's been a while, Ryuji.
Huh?
You
Yeah.
stopped visiting so abruptly, everyone was worried about you.
It's Yukiko again.
Right? Are you still doing track and field? I'd love to see you run again.
Also, the young man continues to remain silent, refusing to implicate any potential accomplices. However, considering the number of charges brought against him...
I wonder if something happened.
Yeah.
You seemed stumped for once. Not feeling it today?
Ben Diskin?
Yes. Oh, I'm not chiding you. Just do as normal at your own pace. With your
Yeah, it's Ben
skills, there's
Diskin,
no need to
alright.
worry about your future.
Yusuke drew one bird.
Normal. Right.
He's just a high school student. How do you think he was contacting the others?
The police here can search any online communications. His accomplices may slip up eventually.
Still, it seems the Phantom Thieves most...
Alibaba with an R instead of an L.
Actual harm has been done here.
Given the lack of physical violence, their method is still a mystery. Regardless, the police are looking into attempted murder charges.
You never turned it in? That's quite the surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
I'm sorry.
Well, your grades are excellent. And you're student council president. I'm sure you'll be admitted anywhere you apply. That one Phantom Thief should have followed your example. You hear? It seems he was caught. Some high schooler. I wonder why he turned to a life of crime.
We also received information that the young man was placed on probation for assault.
Because of his previous record, he had to leave his hometown.
Richard Epcar.
His motive lies there.
I believe your father can
Oh,
rest
this
in
prick.
peace now. That Phantom Thief could never have changed anything. Only a handful of people are qualified to alter the world. So you've been coming home late. That's what I've heard. I make a good playmate, you know.
We have breaking news. The young man being held in custody has committed suicide. The police have confirmed his death, although details have not been released.
Good, knock him away.
Repeat, the suspect has committed suicide while in
Custody. This station will continue to report any further updates as they arrive.
It may be difficult to uncover his methods now. Perhaps that's why he decided to take this course of action.
It can't be.
You're shitting me. We got him.
Ryuji seems pretty stoked for some reason. Anyway, back to Dream Prison, Velvet. I don't know, man. What even is anything anymore? Hey guys, how's it going?
It would seem as though you have been killed.
Sucks.
But why were you killed?
I got shot in the head.
To die. Do you remember? It seems you forgot an important fact while your consciousness was hazy.
Yeah, a bullet through the brain will do that.
Your death was a necessity for your escape from certain doom. What a tremendous plan.
Pretty cool.
Would you be capable of executing such a feat?
I don't know. People fake their deaths all the time.
Let us rouse the memories which are missing.
Of course, I don't know if they actually have... I don't know if they can fake their death with actual bullet in the head. I don't... Anyway, let's just go over stuff. First time I sensed something was off. That's right. It was during the school festival. Bye, asshole.
Hey, they're going.
Yep.
You realized it too then.
Mm-hmm.
It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he
Such
could've
a weird
reacted like that if he
soundbite.
hadn't heard me.
We cannot trust that fucker. He will shoot me in the head.
My thoughts exactly. It was your social studies trip. We met him in the hallway of that TV station.
Remember?
There's no way that this is the first time he's heard my voice. This whole deal feels sketchy.
He's suspicious. We should be careful.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get everyone on the same page right away.
That Akechi's full of shit? No problem.
There's something else we want you to look into. One more person has been on our mind. If it's possible, I want to eavesdrop on their phone conversation. That'll be tough.
You can do it, Futaba.
I agree. I'd have to plant a bug directly on the phone. So it's impossible even for you. I didn't say it was impossible. Okay, I've got a plan.
Whisper, whisper.
That's perfect.
Keeping it secret?
Don't worry, I'll tell you the details later.
I just can't tell the player. Not yet, at least. Futaba's going to do something. I wonder if it'll be okay. Thanks to Futaba being very quirky, this works.
I can't wait.
She just grabs the phone and says, "Oh man, it's the newest model." And that's when she did it. It's great.
I see. So we're going to use this place.
It'll be a gamble. I think it's gonna work. You can't tell a thing.
And that's how it happened.
It seems you finally remember. This game is not over yet. There are still things that must be done.
My memories are starting to become clearer. That's right. This is what really happened to me at that moment. After I got shot... Good thing that particular shadow took a while to die. Hey! Nice job not actually killing me, moron! Cognition, bitch! Would you like to save your current progress? Nah. I kind of need this for secondary saving. Yeah, it's fine. We're good. It's all good. Execute accomplices too! Just like Akechi-kun said. So he has to be guilty. Okay. Akechi got the last laugh. Or they arrested one of the Phantom Thieves. No way! Akechi is bae. Shut up. I didn't expect him to commit suicide. He's a murderer. He deserved to die. Wow! Fairweather fans indeed. We can finally breathe easy now. He killed himself, huh? I guess we'll never know his motivation. Asshole populace. I'm exhausted. Feels like my consciousness is about to fade away. Hey, are you alright? Don't fall asleep until we reach our destination. Are you listening? Could this be the effect of the drug wearing off? The memories I thought were gone are starting to come back. Are you listening? I am. Anyway, we need to talk about how to get out of the situation. Futaba's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior motive. I could have told you that without doing that. It's on a completely different level than just that. Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns. And yet people still like this mass murderer! His offer to assist us was simply a plot to frame the Phantom Thieves and kill Ren. If we go into Sis's palace as he suggests, we'll likely be met by a large ambush of police forces. To think he would be this far gone, I know now what it means to feel a chill down my spine. Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality into the palace. How does that work? I guess just use his phone or whatever. If the 8 of us can enter at once, it's not inconceivable to think a larger group is possible. He may even be able to bring in vehicles or other special pieces of equipment. Just grab a bunch of shit, huh? So this really was a setup to shift the blame onto us? He made us go after Okumura, then once we triggered the change of heart, he killed him. And he told us he had seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire time. What a prick! The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister, he was really just some homicidal maniac! And he ranked higher than me in the popularity charts? Bullshit! I agree, Ryuji. Come on, we gotta take that bastard Akechi down. Isn't that recording we got enough proof to do it? And show that to who exactly? No, Akechi is merely a tool. His orders come from elsewhere. The grand mastermind behind this all. An unimaginable fiend capable of arranging the murder of a suspect of a police station. Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted even if we defeat Akechi. But what means do we have of learning his identity? We'll have to make Akechi say it. Though once we do, that mastermind will likely eliminate us. I think that will be the case eventually, regardless of whether or not we learn his identity. The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target to blame for his crimes. If he realizes that's no longer possible and abandons that plan, he may opt to kill us immediately. Damn it! So we don't got a choice but to go with that bastard suggestion. But if we go into that palace as told, Ren will get arrested and then murdered by Akechi. Sucks for me, doesn't it? Palace. The palace. Actually, there's something I'd like to say regarding... Aha! We can use the palace to our advantage! What's this all of a sudden? There's a way. A way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off of us, all while learning his identity. Really? You gotta be kidding me! If he wants to kill Ren, why not let him? That is, inside the palace. Yes, we could have him kill the cognitive Renkun, all the while believing he killed the real one. Yeah, that's it! It seems that's our only option. Listen close, everyone. I have a plan for how we can carry this operation out. Poor cognitive Ren.
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen silent. However, the police intend on continuing this investigation until the case is fully solved.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work. Where are they?
Waiting upstairs. Go tell them to come on down. I'm gonna fetch him.
Sojiro was in on the plan!
You're her sister, correct?
Makoto told me everything. Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
It's ancient history now.
Just like Egypt.
Man, that goddamn detective.
Look who's here.
Hi guys, I'm back.
Hey, you big bastard.
How have you been?
I got my ass kicked by the police, so nothing new. I mean, I died.
You must be fine if you're joking around like that.
Yeah, they injected me with a bunch of bullshit and kicked my ass.
See your face.
That still happened.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
You know what? That makes it all worth it.
How'd you pull this off? Isn't this guy considered dead?
You weren't told anything? I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe. It was right after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I didn't have time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell boss what really happened?
It wasn't great.
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves was dead.
What?
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Hold on a sec. Enemy? Fake? What are you talking about?
Akechi sucks.
The true culprit behind all these incidents set us up. Our goal here was to determine their identity.
True culprit? I see. So you guys were going up against someone else.
That's the gist.
It was Goro Akechi.
Yup!
You knew beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you?
Oh, immediately. Fucking immediately. Immediately.
Akechi himself gave us the chance to strike back.
What a fucking moron.
Little mistake.
One?
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning that Akechi was the real culprit?
That wasn't something we could simply bring up. We couldn't have you suspect Akechi.
See, Akechi being the traitor is not as big a surprise as, you know, the culprit in P4.
True. Akechi was
In P4, it was a way bigger surprise. Akechi, no, you didn't trust that fucker from the get-go. Well, I guess some people did.
That was a bold move.
God, I can't keep up with any of this stuff. So what was this mistake Akechi made? What did he do?
He said pancakes.
Slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice.
You mean a cat?
I know, it sounds stupid when you say it out loud, huh?
I can talk.
It sounds stupid when you hear it out loud, huh?
Was that supposed to be a joke?
Oh, our apologies. That's completely true. You surprised?
Does that mean he said something just now as well?
But you don't understand him, do you? That's how it was for all of us at first, too.
When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand him in reality. It's a change in cognition, most likely.
Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we figured out something was up.
Remember?
Akechi at the school festival? He was acting like he just realized Mona could talk. But we already saw him drop a mega hint about it way earlier.
Oh, I know a place! I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here!
It was like an Ocean's movie.
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
What an idiot. What an absolute goon.
Mona was the only one who was talking about a pancake. That meant Akechi'd already been in the metaverse by then.
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive behind contacting us.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to my pancake comment was an honest one, after all.
His story was too good.
He did approach us when we found ourselves in the worst trouble yet. That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap his phone.
I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my app. My heart was pounding while I was doing it, though.
Even that ace detective could never have imagined a program being installed so quickly.
As well as a shit ton of spam.
Be a great help.
That was just an act! After a few days of listening, this confirmed his betrayal.
Then I'll guide the police into her palace and have them catch the Phantom Thieves in the act. That would be the only way to arrest them, given their methods. I'll deal with them after that. Let me see. We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple.
Is this for real?
Yep.
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So they planned to get rid of that guard from the beginning.
Well then, I will make the arrangements the day after the arrest. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life. When he does, you will become a great hero who saved Japan from evil. As will I, of course.
I knew he was acting strangely, but to think he was this far gone.
He's no ace detective. Akechi is the perpetrator behind the mental shutdown crimes.
So he's not even the Detective Prince the sequel. What a fucking insult to Naoto. What a fucking piece of shit Goro Akechi is. And people like this prick. People like this prick more than Ryuji. What an asshole.
We baited Akechi into Sis's palace, making him dispose of our leader's fake, but think he killed him.
Can you elaborate on that in more detail? What exactly happened in my cognitive world?
We're sorry for using you without your permission. Your palace had all the conditions we needed.
What conditions?
First, we required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
That place is based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the station without even noticing. You totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions around.
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I was seriously impressed by that suggestion. To be honest, I didn't quite understand it, but I went along with it.
It's a great idea.
Yeah, it's good we have her heading up our operations.
Makoto is normally so calm as well, but once her mind is set, she gets oddly impulsive.
I did have a bit of a rivalry forming with Akechi.
I did want to punch his stupid fucking face repeatedly, but I gotta maintain my composure, you know?
The reason I joined the Phantom Thieves was to heal your heart, after all.
My own achievements were all that mattered to me. I was desperate. I wasn't myself at all. I'm sorry I couldn't see that.
That goes for the
All he was good for was debilitate. That's it.
That you were going to do the interrogation, Nijima-san.
And regarding its location, I take it you used the data from my laptop?
I'm sorry.
Go on.
I can't trust you, but anyway.
Confirm while we were checking the metaverse. First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room. Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real world.
Once we heard that from Makoto, we secretly went to check it out without Akechi knowing.
There was also one more thing we absolutely needed to make this work. A perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse's interrogation room.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, we were convinced this would work. They looked no different from actual living people.
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping Akechi in the dark.
Again, it's like an Ocean's movie.
Everything went as planned up until we defeated Sis's shadow. However, it was then that we were met with a terrifying, unexpected police ambush. As a result, even though we managed to grab the treasure, we couldn't get it out of the metaverse. Except that was all an act. We had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand, and merely acted like we were taking the treasure.
Sai is like, go back to my shadow thing. Let's talk about that some more.
We made sure before the operation that the police would be waiting to ambush us. And just as expected, he totally took the bait.
Him getting captured by the police went exactly how we planned it.
And I had been interrogating him with no knowledge of this. But how did you lure Akechi into this cognitive world's interrogation room?
All I needed were the coordinates.
Seems like she used this laptop to remotely access the metaverse. Asking her about it now would drag the conversation on too long. I should talk to her later.
Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace and left thinking he had been victorious. It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room. Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet chamber.
I don't know about that. I mean, yeah, but I also got my ass kicked a lot, Yusuke. That actually happened.
Ah, it's a shame I didn't have the opportunity to see that for myself.
I couldn't see it either.
All I could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone. Huh. So in other words, I've been to the metaverse, albeit for a brief moment.
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard, and ultimately aid in his escape. By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real world as well.
I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
Huh. Astounding. I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place within me.
Now that I say that out loud, it's pretty weird.
He was able to persuade you during the interrogation. Even though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty worried about that part.
True.
Why is that?
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible. That persuasion was easily our greatest gamble. We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make or break moment of the entire plan.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. Were you confident you could do it?
Don't remember. Drugs. A lot of drugs. I had drugs in me. A lot of drugs, remember?
Understandable. Either way, I can't believe you went for such a risky idea.
If we could just tell you the true culprit's plan, I knew you'd realize the bigger picture. Realize that our leader was telling the truth, and that there was a greater evil to pursue.
As a result, we emerged victorious.
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the true culprit, correct?
Yes. Plus, you had lost control of yourself at the time.
This is stunning. All I can really do is laugh.
I've kind of figured out that you guys made Akechi kill a fake. But what did you do about the body?
The police never even checked it.
Huh?
Very
They
efficient.
had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as a suicide. That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
The bad guys have that much influence?
Ah, the good old-fashioned fuck it, we're lazy option.
Be reckless otherwise. We also knew of a possible conspirator.
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to understand. And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into disarray. As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as Akechi planned.
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with Nijima-san's help.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, I can't believe what they did to him. The callous use of violence and even drugs is utterly abnormal. If he had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, he would have died. I'm truly glad you made it back safe.
It was close. I don't remember much. It was close.
I almost became one of your assailants as well.
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news, though.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated to avoid drawing any suspicion. Even with that, I couldn't help but worry for him in my heart.
Well, I knew right away that her plan worked out.
I wanted to believe, but considering what we were up against.
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and carefree side.
Can it, cat?
I had to be patient and avoid this place until things settled down. I finally feel relieved.
We knew he was alive, but it was difficult to not worry until we could confirm it in person.
Now that I think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head commander. What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who was meant to die. They just wanted to avoid backlash.
Yeah, your boss was a dick.
Very
Emphasis
well.
on was.
From here forward, I will do my utmost to assist you. You saved me, after all.
That's reassuring to hear.
I'll do whatever I can to help too. Just let me know. Let's take a break for now, though. This old brain is pooped. Oh, and feel free to use the first floor when you guys want to get together and talk. You'll need a hideout where you can be safe. Just say the word, and I'll close shop early.
Are you sure?
Thanks, Sojiro.
This guy can't leave. Plus, you won't make much progress if people can hear you from downstairs. It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town. It won't be a huge loss for me.
Let us accept his offer. What a great man.
I'll say. Anyway, I'm dead now, guys. Officially. Welcome to the Ghost Zone. Ren Amamiya.
That sounds familiar.
It's me, Akechi.
Enter.
These pricks.
That's the death certificate of the principal offender, correct? Is there a problem with it?
No, nothing in particular. More importantly, you've done well with regard to the prosecutors.
The cause of death for the SIU director has been settled as a stroke.
I had him work quite substantially on forging evidence. His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves' interrogation room, too.
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time choosing a successor after the elections.
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero, and I owe it all to the Phantom Thieves.
What a pair of absolute dickheads. Just jerking themselves off.
This election is mine.
Jeez.
And on to our next story, the snap election for the House of Representatives. Discussion is swirling around potential nominees as the deadline for candidacy announcement nears. Candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month, while voting will be held on the 18th of next.
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us. It's not like we can vote in them yet anyways.
Why don't we resume our conversation?
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back together. We can finally take it to Akechi and the bastard backing him.
Have you figured out who's behind all this?
Akechi accidentally let that slip after the murder. He said, Shido-san.
Shido? Feels like
Yeah, the guy who got me fucking arrested.
Unmistakably a man of power if he has such strong connections to the police.
Shido? Could it be Masayoshi Shido?
Who? I believe he's a politician. Remember Ryuji? You said his speech was too loud.
For real?
It's certainly possible that Shido is the mastermind.
Huh?
Do you have some kind of evidence?
Nothing material. However, there are various conditions which align with that possibility. First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration by the psychotic breakdowns. He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous popularity. On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister if he wins this upcoming election.
No!
Did he set us up with that election in mind?
If he is behind all this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest public image.
So his current position and popularity is just him benefiting from the mental collapses. We'll make him have a change of heart, no matter what it takes. Mom.
Shido, huh?
What is the matter?
I had a feeling he was wrapped up in all this, just based on the connections I had from my previous job. I think the one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated her materials was probably Shido. From the moment Wakaba died, I had a hunch he was involved. But there wasn't anything I could do, so I chose to protect Futaba and went into hiding.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
It wasn't relevant to the plot
I'd
yet.
definitely gone after him if I had.
And then you would have died.
No doubt. That's what he usually does to people who get in his way.
Originally, I was looking into the mental shutdown cases. It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research regarding the psychotic breakdowns. So I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with the associated parties. Boss was one of those parties. I would never have imagined all of this was connected. The mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister one day. Nobody believed him, though.
What's going to happen to this country if Shido becomes Prime Minister? What about the world?
Nothing good.
The issue is simpler than that. This is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the public.
We gotta expose that rotten bastard!
Yeah, we'll do it like always. Then let's check the
That sounds like our next target, boys.
Masayoshi Shido, the guy running for Prime Minister. Got a hit! Well, duh. It ain't a surprise he has one.
Where would the location be?
What kind of things go through a politician's head?
I always think of dirty money and shady actions.
What does he do? And where? We don't got a clue about this guy's life.
His palace must be somewhere that politicians frequent. Any ideas?
How about the Diet Building?
We got a hit!
There you go.
How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the Diet Building?
I mean, look, everyone we've dealt with so far, aside from Saya and Futaba, have been assholes.
Hell yeah! Nobody against it?
Of course!
He will be a worthy opponent.
Let's win this together. Time for revenge. Then it's unanimous.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that Diet Building place is.
So that's the app that allowed me to enter the metaverse.
An old fart like me can't wrap his head around all this stuff.
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th. That means we need it done by the 17th.
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no body in the morgue.
No problem.
Should we start tomorrow then? We can meet at the Diet Building after school.
That reminds me, what are you gonna do about school? You can't show up if you're supposed to be dead.
Ms. Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
That's what I told the school.
Due to being dead.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing would be for nothing.
What do you mean?
This operation had another
I get to play
purpose
hooky for a while.
Escaping Akechi's clutches. Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves and deceive the public at the same time. He has ruined countless lives, and even made Goro Akechi, a student, assist him with assassinations. A mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such an abominable criminal.
We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide. Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand statement. He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a criminal.
Everyone's gonna flip.
You guys thought through all this stuff too?
We're intellectuals, you know.
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting captured and appearing to be killed. What frightening teenagers.
Teenagers scare the living shit out of me.
Only just begun. We won the first round, but we must stay on our toes.
Yeah, this ain't the time to be celebrating.
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no end to their inhuman, conniving nature. We will need to be prepared for whatever may come our way.
I don't want to get shot again, guys. For real this time, I don't want to do that.
I finally made it this far. It's already been 2.5 years since we met.
Actually, double that since the LP started.
You earned the media's attention as a young politician who could rise up against bureaucracy.
Because of your cool
Those
sunglasses.
who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in scandal.
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in power. I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself saying you had special powers. If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in, I would have thought you insane.
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic and erased any trace of that scandal.
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could trigger a psychotic lapse or mental shutdown? And when someone like that said he'd support me, I had suspected there'd be an ulterior motive.
It's because I sympathized with your aspiring ideology. I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved for the sake of the country's future.
Well, my faith in you was precisely why I pulled the plug on that research. I only need you using that power. It'd be troublesome if someone else uncovered how it works.
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied.
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. Even the smallest doubt must be severed at the root. After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side until recently.
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion.
How astoundingly evil we all are. Let's talk about this at length, shall we?
Who leaked that information? Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking, he did it himself.
This country's affairs have become stagnant. The political world is filled with old men who only act to preserve their own vested interests. The general public has forsaken such political affairs and don't even bother. Only ruin awaits us.
I must agree.
There's no need to be ruined along with such incompetent fools. I will lead this country to its revival. Those who get in the way must be eliminated at times. That's the correct way to use the metaverse.
Still, it would stand out if there were continuous deaths and scandals with your political rivals.
Might be a little suspicious, honestly.
Suspects. Prosecute the targets that I turn psychotic, and solve them as cases unrelated to you. And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born.
God, Naoto would be fucking ashamed of you.
My clean image remains untarnished, and I've monopolized public opinion. Once I gained public sentiment, collaborators from all sectors began approaching me on their own. The police were no exception. With their management in my pocket, keeping them in check was easy.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
And they were just brats once we looked into it. All we needed to do was lay the blame on them.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were the better man.
Their popularity was a bit beyond my expectations, but flipping it made the negative press stronger. After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. I've been gaining more supporters since. The current administration is dead with ongoing scandals. Never mind the fact that they're my doing.
I'm so evil.
Splitting up, and they're dissolving just as planned. The time has finally come. Just a little more, and I will take the seat of Prime Minister. However, inauguration isn't my goal. That's when everything truly begins. I'll make this country rich for the sake of its selfish and ignorant masses who can only rely on others.
In other words, you're creating a powerful country that can compete with the world.
The public resonates with my ideals and follows me.
Like
And
fucking
that,
sheep.
Some sacrifices can't be avoided.
God.
Here's my duty as the chosen one. Your assistant.
Do you fuckers hear yourselves and realize how evil you both sound?
When I become Prime Minister, I'll grant whatever wish you want.
With this most recent case, my name has become known across the country, perhaps even the world.
Like you
Surely
wouldn't
my story
believe.
will be passed down as a hero who won against monsters that could control people's hearts. I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my studies.
I suppose with your age, you wouldn't come up with debauched desires.
I am thinking about the future, though.
What a pair of assholes. Anyway, oh boy.
Going to school for a while.
Cool.
This'll be a breeze compared to what we've had to face so far.
All you had to do was fake your death.
We'll have all the time to come up with the plans together. To be perfectly honest, I don't really care what happens to Shido, one way or the other. But when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I naturally think he's my enemy as well.
Thanks, Morgana.
I'm going to stay with you until the very end.
Thanks, Mona. I appreciate that.
Well, how do I put this?
Looks like things have finally settled down. Life's gonna get real busy for you starting tomorrow, right? Get some rest. She's right. Let's hit the hay. We'll chat with these three next update. But first, we have some other stuff to attend to. Like... Anyway, so what if we went for the romantic route with Chihaya? Let's see how this plays out, shall we? I should choose my words carefully. I'm already in a relationship with another girl, and by that I mean girls, with an S. So let's go with, so I can be with you.
What?
Huh? You're joking, ain't you? No, I'm Joker. Damn it!
No.
I mean, of course I like you too. Hearing you say that was just so gosh dang sudden, though. Sorry, I slipped back in my country dialect. Been doing that a lot, honestly. But, I'm really looking forward to getting to know you better. Tarot cards might be shocked about this, though. My love fortune has been at 0 for ages now. But I guess we're pretty good at changing fate, huh? I'm now in a relationship with Chihaya. Harem route! There's no turning back. Yeah. Oh, it's getting late.
Just a little
But,
longer?
do you think we could maybe talk a little longer?
Good night.
Well, good night, Amamiya-san. So that's the romantic version of that. We'll pick up more on that for rank 10. But now, we have a more pressing matter to deal with. That being...
What a disappointing end to the hero of justice.
The bad ending for Persona 5 can be accessed as early as right now by taking Sae's deal, by selling out your friends. That's how you get a bad ending.
Care to strike a deal? If you cooperate with me, I'll consider lightening your sentence.
You strike a deal, then the whole plan can't go through.
I have a responsibility.
And therefore, there is no cognitive Joker. It's real Joker. And Joker gets shot in the head for real. And is dead. For real.
You've corrupted the order of this country and caused an uprising against its very existence.
So, yeah, bad ending. And the Persona 4 bad endings, I don't think Narukami ended up dying during any of those. Not really, no. I mean, you do some pretty heinous shit. You know, but you don't straight up fucking die. It's been a while since I played P4 or I looked at the LP, but yeah, you don't just straight up fucking die. Here, I know. Bullet to the brain. Dunzo.
Futaba Sakura, the heiress to the Okumura Foods legacy and daughter of its CEO, Haru Okumura, and the frequently probing student council president of Shujin Academy, Makoto Nijima. Those are your accomplices in the Phantom Thieves case, are they not?
So, let's just go with, that's right. Am I really making the right choice? I am.
As I thought.
Yep.
You've made a wise choice.
Sell your friends down the river.
I'll do my best with what you've told me. I honestly expected you to have more of a backbone. Your reputation precedes you.
Oh, God. Feel bad. Feel bad about your choice. Feel bad about your choices. You fucked up. You fucked up. You fucked up. And Ren feels very bad about himself. So because of this, Akechi doesn't see the phone. And therefore, yeah, you're dead. Now you're dead forever.
For the same reason you did, I am heading up the investigation team after all. It's only natural I'd have the right to interrogate our culprit as well, don't you think?
They assigned you command?
That was a joke, of course. I'm merely here to assist with the public security interrogation. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. There aren't any others incarcerated here, yes? Nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit besides the Phantom Thieves?
That was but a lie I spread to set them up. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you too, Sai-san. After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your allies.
I got him to talk about his teammates.
Oh, is that so? I better perform well myself. I can't leave here without some kind of evidence now.
Good luck in there.
Yep, and now you're dead.
Foolish woman.
Now you're dead. Now you're dead for real. And the scene more or less plays out the exact same way, only now you die a traitor's death, or you die a coward's death, by getting shot in the face.
May I ask that you accompany me? Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me uncomfortable.
Huh? What are you?
Dead. Well.
I owe you for all of this. Thanks. That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan, and now it will be completed.
I feel like I failed to accomplish something important. I forgore is not a good excuse for this.
Have you finally pieced it all together?
To all the Akechi simps, this is what happens when you don't realize that Goro Akechi's a bad person. This! Good job, idiots! You got the bad ending. Was it worth it? I don't think so.
Huh? Hey! Someone! He's dead! He's killed himself! Damn it! Where did he hide a gun?
And now Joker is dead. Back to Dream Prison / the Velvet Room for some reason. Even though you're fucking dead. Oh boy.
In the end, your rehabilitation was not carried through.
Because you died.
I have underestimated you.
You incompetent prisoner!
You got shot in the face!
That we provided was all for naught.
Our game has ended. Ruin shall be coming momentarily. Enjoy spending the rest of your life in there, repenting for your actions.
For getting shot in the face. And that is the bad ending, or at least one of them. Yes, there are multiple bad endings in this game. Don't worry, I'll show them all off. I will show off all the endings. But this one is the simplest of them, because mainly it just shows like footage that's already been shown on screen. That leads into like the rest of the playthrough. But yeah, no, if you sell out your friends, yeah, no, you get this. This is what happens to you. It's kind of like in P4 when you can't guess who's really putting people inside the TV. It just kind of ends. The game just kind of ends. Yeah. You get this very depressing theme to play over as you realize that Akechi has beaten you. And it just pisses you off. Although, to be fair, this one is a lot easier than, say, the one in P4. Where, again, the true culprit in P4 was a lot harder to piece together than fucking Akechi. Whereas Akechi, they basically tell you, like, super early in the game, hey, this guy knows more than he's letting on. Also, the dude's name is Goro fucking Akechi. It's the surname of one of the most infamous traitors in Japanese history. You know, if you play Samurai Warriors, you know what this guy is all about. Also, Akechi is an insufferable prick the entire game. It's really not that hard to realize, hey, this fucker is the traitor. Maybe for a hot second you might be forgiven him for thinking like, oh no, Makoto might be the traitor because she's very emotional because her sister has a palace and she wants to protect her sister at any cost. For a moment, it might make you think like, maybe she's the traitor. Maybe she's the traitor. But no, absolutely not. No, it's Akechi. It's fucking Akechi. Jeez. Absolutely not. It's that prick. Always has been. It's always been Akechi. You kidding me? My gosh. Huh. Funny. They don't call Igor by his name, they just call him Warden. That's weird. Anyway. Oh, geez Louise. But anyway, yeah. We'll be getting back at the actual, regular storyline come the next update. So, hey, yeah. A lot of people worked on this game, and they're all judging you super hard for getting the bad ending. Good job, moron. You had a 50-50 chance of, picking the right answer. And really, it's not even 50-50 chance. It's just, hey, how big of a simp for Akechi are you? How big of a simp for Akechi are you? If the answer's anything but not at all, you're dead. Ugh, God. Frustrates the fuck out of me. That Ryuji is ranked, that every other male character except maybe Joker are ranked lower than Goro fucking Akechi. Why? Because he's attractive? Is that why? Is it because Ryuji's a punk? Is that the reason why he's ranked the lowest? That's bullshit. Bullshit, I say. I say I'd rather be friends with Ryuji as opposed to the fucking murderer. I'm sorry, scratch that. The fucking mass murderer. Fucking serial killer. He's the guy behind the mental shutdowns. You kidding me? Really? That guy's the most popular, huh? Okay. I think it's mainly in Japan, too. Which also brings the fact it's God, people's priorities are fucked. It's the exact same fucking thing, or a slightly lighter version of people saying Griffith did nothing wrong. People who still like Griffith despite everything Griffith fucking did. Those people are crazy. It goes Akechi fans to Griffith fans. It's a very slippery slope. I'm just saying. I'm gonna have a lot more to say about Akechi as this playthrough goes on. Buckle the fuck in. If you're a fan of Akechi, buckle up. I got some stuff to say about that boy. I have some very choice words to say about that prick. Again, big props to Robbie Daymond. Amazing performance. Amazing actor. I hate his fucking character. I hate his character. I hate his character so fucking much. You want a Robbie Daymond character you can actually enjoy and, you know, is like, who's actually a cool character? Listen, go Chai. Chai from Hi-Fi Rush. I like Chai. Chai's way cooler. And is more understandable to like. Whatever. End. Ugh. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this update. In the next update, more story. We're not dead for real, though. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next update. Until then, see ya.